Hi y'all, this is Larry at Deep South, Texas. And today we're going to make halloumi cheese. Now this is a fairly simple cheese to make, but I have never made it before. And if you've been watching any of my cheese videos, you know that typically I'm interested in how well my cheeses melt. Well, halloumi, it doesn't melt at all. In fact, the process that you make it by ensures that it won't melt. So the real claim to fame for this cheese is you can grill it or fry it, and it tastes great. So let's get started. So I have 2 gallons of whole milk. It has been low temperature pasteurized, and it's non-homogenized. And we brought this up to our target temperature of 90 degrees. So now we're going to add in a ½ teaspoon of calcium chloride that's been diluted in a 1/4 cup of water. And we'll stir that in. And once that's stirred in, we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of rennet that's also been diluted in a 1/4 cup of water. And we will stir that in. Once you put in the rennet, you should only stir for 1 minute. And then we're going to cover that and let that set for 45 minutes. Okay, it's been 45 minutes. Let's see if we got a clean break here. And that looks pretty good. So now we're going to cut the curd. We want to cut it into 1/2 inch cubes. So first we'll cut it this way. And now we'll cut it the other way. And finally, we'll cut it diagonally. So now the curds have been cut, and we're just going to cover these and let it heal up for 5 minutes. So the curds have healed up, and now we're just going to begin stirring them. If we have any large curd cubes, we'll just cut them with the edge of the spoon. And we're also going to begin heating the curds up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, slowly over the next 20 or 30 minutes. We'll be stirring this whole time, and as we stir, the curds will start giving up some of their weight and shrinking in size. Our 20 minutes is up, and we've reached our target temperature of 104 degrees. The curds have shrunk down quite a bit. Now we're going to stop stirring and cover the pan and let the curds sink to the bottom. So that'll take about 10 minutes. So we have put a cheesecloth lined colander here over another pan because we want to save the whey. And now we're going to drain off our curds into the colander. So our curds have been draining for about 5 minutes, and we've captured the whey. Now we want to transfer the curds over to this board. And we're going to press the curd between two boards for 10 minutes. And we're going to put on about 8 pounds of weight onto the board. Make sure we get that centered correctly. So a 1 gallon milk jug filled with water, that's about 8 pounds. That's just what we need for this. So we'll press this for 10 minutes and then we'll come back, flip it over, and press it some more. So we've been pressing the curds for 10 minutes. It's time to flip them over. Hopefully they'll hold together okay. That held together pretty good. Redress the cloth. And then we'll press them for another 20 minutes. The 20 minutes are up. Let's see what we have. That looks pretty good. And now we want to cut this up into slices, 3 or 4 inches square, or as square as we can get them. Trying to get 9, I think we'll make that okay. And now for one of the more unique steps in making halloumi. We're going to put this back into our whey, which we have heated up to about 195 degrees, and then we're going to cook them. Okay, let's put them in our hot whey. Now they sink to the bottom, but when they're finished cooking, they should float. This takes about 45 minutes, and then they should be ready to come out. There we go. I'll be watching for those to float to the top. Well, it's been 45 minutes, and sure enough, some of them have floated up to the top. I'm going to take those out and drain them for just a minute. And then we have a mixture of dried mint and cheese salt here. So we're going to dump them in there and then fold them over. And let them continue to drain. Okay, I'll get back when all the rest of them are done. And there they are. They look pretty unique. We're going to let those set and continue to drain and cool down, all for about an hour. And then we might try frying one up. I can hardly wait. Okay, let's try frying a little of this up. Put a little olive oil in the griddle, maybe turn it down a little bit. Put in a piece of cheese. See how it does. It's supposed to turn a nice brown color. I think maybe I got the pan a little hot. But it's looking pretty good. Well, we have our halloumi cheese fried up. It looks pretty good. Let's take a bite here. It's really good. I'm really surprised at how the mint comes out in this. I couldn't really imagine having mint in cheese, but it tastes pretty good. I think it's a little bit on the salty side. I used about 2.5 ounces of salt. Probably shouldn't use more than 1.5 to 2 ounces on this cheese. Now, another thing about this cheese is it's supposed to be great with watermelon. That's also something I can't imagine. But maybe it's because I know some people salt watermelon, and so maybe that's where it comes in. Let's try a piece with watermelon and see how it tastes. It's okay, but I don't quite see the attraction for that. We'll try it again here. Well, certainly an interesting cheese, something different to try. Doesn't take all that long to do, pretty easy, and not a lot of ingredients. And it's ready to eat the same day you make it. So give it a try. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it that thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.